surprised we have dealt with that before. On the 1st of October. So we bought this asset on the 1st of October. And they say the machinery is depreciated at 20% according to the straight line method, meaning highlight that straight line method. And they say our financial year end of this business is the 30th of June every year. Okay, each year we end on the 30th of June. So they want us to calculate the cost price, depreciation, accumulated depreciation, and the carrying value of this machine for the following years, 30th of June 2016 and 2017. So firstly, we can just say, okay, let's have our accounting period. We know that every year we end when? June. And the suggested year, the first one, they said what? When did we commence this?
July 2015.
1st of July 2015. This is important. Okay. Now, if you check this, I think this machinery was bought during this year. When? 1st of October 20. This is where we bought. So, meaning since we bought it, we had an asset for how many months? Count for me. 1st of October to 30th of June. 9 months. So we must first depreciate this asset for how many months? 9 months. But as you can see here, they even said we must calculate cost price. How can they say we must calculate cost price? Because they gave us the cost price. Why do they ask us to do that? Because we know for how much we buy the asset for. How much is it? 200 and 900. This is the cost. Say something. Including VAT. So what must I do? Exclude VAT.
Now they don't give us the VAT amount, so we're assuming that it's 14%.
Let's assume that is 14%. Okay. Yes. That's not use 15%. I know even in the exam they will say 14%. Okay. But they will phase it out next.
And if the guidance side that it's 14%, we're automatically assume that it's 14%.
Yes, but they will tell you.
Are you sure?
They will definitely tell you. I'm sure. Because if they don't tell you whether you use 15 or 40, yes, they will tell you definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's calculate the amount. How are we going to calculate the amount without that? Different ways?
That's 185.
That's the answer. You say, okay, you can even say times what? Or divide by?
1.1.
You got how much?
185.
Any question about that, guys? Yes, that is the cost. You can put it under cost on the table there. Okay. And then please depreciate for me. How will I depreciate for this first year? Therefore, I'll take 1.8.
So 185.
Yeah.
Times 20%.
20%. How many months? 9 over 12. How much do you get? Please put it under your depreciation. Remember, we're still in this year. We're still 30th of June 2016. So you must put it under what? Your depreciation. Remember, you must show calculations format. How much is our accumulated depreciation? $27? Yes, because this is the only depreciation we have so far. So the depreciation will be the same as what? Accumulated. So under accumulated, please write 277. And at the same time, find the carrying value for us. Remember the carrying value, you take the cost less accumulated depreciation.
157,250.
So the carrying value is 157,250. Please verify it.
Yeah.
So that is for this particular year. Okay. Remember, they also asked us for this year, meaning 1st of July 2016, 30th of June 2017. We need to do some calculations. Okay, what is the cost for this year? For 2017, did the cost change? The cost did not change. So write 185 under your costs. Okay? And now we need to depreciate. Remember we're using which method?
Straight line.
So we must say 185 times how many percent? 20%. How many months?
12.
How much you get? $37,000 is our depreciation. Under depreciation, right? 37,000. This is our depreciation.
This is online. Why don't we take the depreciation amount from the year, right? So that 157.
Which one? This one. This is the carrying value. You say, why don't we use this? It's because we're not using diminishing balance. Otherwise, we should have used what?
That amount minus and cash come forward.
Okay. How will I find my accumulated depreciation for this?
Cost minus the accumulated. To depreciation plus.
You will take this one.
Yeah.
This one plus. Yes. To get the accumulated. So you say 27750 plus
37.
yes.
Sorry, can I ask something?
Yes.
Why is the first one the same? The depreciation is like the same amount.
Because there's nothing previous. We don't have previous. It is still new. So if let's say we bought it the previous year, we should have taken the depreciation from the previous year and add this one to get accumulated. So it is still new. So far it only lost what? 27750. And the two accounts are depreciation and what? Accumulated. Got it? It's how much you get here?
64.
64?
7,500, yeah.
Okay.
7,500.
Put it under your accumulated depreciation. Remember, accumulated means you must put all those things together. We bought it 14 years ago, from 14 the first year till now together. So now you can find your carrying value. You know the formula: cost price less accumulated. So you do have the cost price, you know it is how much?
181.
And accumulated is how much?
64.
So how much is your carrying value?
120.
The carrying value is 120, 250.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Please show calculation so that even if you are wrong, guys, you cannot miss it. Out of 10, you get 8, I'm telling you. Because of the wrong figures. Calculated. Correct. You know what I mean? Okay. Yes, but yeah, this helps a lot. By the way, this was an example. These are not my questions. This is the standard. So I know your standard is there, and we're here. This means good. I can't wait. Marking. I'm gonna finish as soon as possible. Let's go to 2.2, guys, if you don't have any questions. 2016. And then the office equipment is depreciated according to which method? I like that, guys. And this computer was sold on the 30th of June 2017. For how much? That's the selling price. Okay. 35,000 next to 35,000 right cost price. Okay. So I think it will be better if we can have our timeline. They say we bought this asset on the 1st of June. Remember, they say our financial year is? June. So let me do this. So we bought it somewhere here. 1st of January 2016. So this falls within a year which ended on the
30th of June.
Yes.
2016.
2016. Okay. And then, according to you, which one is our financial year? The next period will end here. You agree with me?
Yeah, June
2017.
2017.
I'm just trying to have that right. So in other words, when you end it here, you start on the 1st of what? July. Okay. So let's have it now. So we bought it here for how much?
35,000.
35,000. And we sold it here. You agree with me? For now, I don't want the selling price. Now, if we bought it here and we sold it here, it means it just lost value from here to make our life easy. Let's make sure that we depreciate each and every year. So let's focus on the depreciation here. So how many months do we have here? Please check for me. 6 months. So let's depreciate this for 6 months. This amount. Remember, we can only depreciate what? Not selling price. Be careful. So let's start with this one. We're gonna say depreciation is gonna be 35,000 times how many percent? 15 over 100. How many months, obviously?
6.
Over
12.
2625. Any question, guys? That is the depreciation for this period. Are we together? Remember, the motive is to make sure that we depreciate up to the point of sale. Now we started a new period here with the asset and we only sold it here. How many months here? So we need to depreciate again for 12 months. Does that make sense? Because it lost value here. All in all, it's how many months? 18 months. You can do it 18 months at the same time, but I don't prefer that. So let's do for the second. This was the first year. For the second year, we're gonna say 35,000 times. Which method are we using?
Straight down.
Okay.
13 over 100.
How many months?
12 over 12.
12 over 12.
Times 250.
5250. So all in all, this asset lost this so far.
We combine.
You can combine, yes, you can just add them together if you want, and that will be your accumulated depreciation.
7875.
7875. Remember, I'm not just doing it for this question. I just want to, so that you can just understand. Because you didn't have to add, but it's okay. Okay. Now, remember the question here, they want you to calculate the profit or loss on the disposal. It's optional. You can either use a calculation to find it, or if you are used to the asset disposal account, you can open the asset disposal account. It's up to you. But let me first start with what? The calculation itself. How can we find the profit or loss? The profit or loss is the difference between the selling price and the carrying value. Can I repeat myself? To calculate profit or loss, you need to find the difference between the selling price for this asset and the carrying value for this asset. Yes, we do have the selling price already, but we don't have the carrying value.
Yeah.
We can find it now because we know the cost.
So it's the cost less
Carrying value?
Carrying value is 27,125.
This is the answer.
Yes.
Show me the calculation, please. You said?
Sorry, I said 35,000.
Yes.
Less the accumulated depreciation of 7875.
Yes.
And gives you 27,125, which is the carrying value, isn't it?
Like this?
Yes.
This is the carrying value,
That's
yes?
the carrying value. So then 28,000 minus 27,125.
28,000.
Which was the selling price.
Yes, 7,125.
That's right.
You get?
875.
875. Is it a profit or loss?
Profit.
Profit. So you answered that. Say something. Can I find? Where are you lost? So that I can find you there before you decide.
So I guess the first one, the cost price is the accumulated depreciation. Then where do we get the percent one?
It's the answer. Cost price minus accumulated depreciation, you get?
So this two amounts here, this two amounts gives you that amount, right? And then you take the total for the actual cost minus that total accumulated depreciation. And I think that gives you the carrying value.
Sorry. It's
So
the
you're
carrying
working
value.
on 18 months, you're not working 30 months. Because remember the product depreciation depreciated by 18 months.
Okay, let me get you then. You said, check it. You said you understand here. We are trying to find our carrying value. We take our, we minus our accumulated. Do you understand it? So this is the carrying value that we found. Carrying value is the current value. Let me call it current value. The value today. But why did I have to calculate the carrying value? It's because for me to know whether I've made profit or loss, I need to take my selling price and minus my carrying value. Can you see, for you, if you want to sell your car now, you're not going to just check the cost of the car and say, I'm going to sell it at that. No. You're going to check, okay, I bought it 10 years ago. The value now is how much? It's 90,000. But how much can you sell it for now? 100,000. So 100 minus what? The value now, you get profit or loss.
So it's what I'm getting on. Okay, I get it.
No cars are important. Okay. Yes, but yes, guys, any other question here? Does that make sense? Are you okay like this, or do you still want me to show you in the form of asset disposal? You okay?
So in exam, can we draw those 10 and stuff like that?
Yes, you can. You can. You are allowed. As long as it helps you. Because for me, the timeline is important. Not only in your level, guys, I'm telling you, go wherever. I'm telling you, we always highlight it, we always draw the line so that I can extract. Because these dates are important. So I think we are covered. Then we got our 6 months. Better than nothing. Please, how did you calculate depreciation?
So it's the 327.
327, which is the cost.
Yes.
Okay.
Times
Times
20%.
20% for the whole year.
Over 100. Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
How much you get?
65,400.
Any question about that? No problem. But the main aim here is to generalize. Okay. What are the two accounts?
Accumulated depreciation
And
vehicle.
I understand, but please don't make that mistake. You said depreciation.
Oh, yes.
Accumulated depreciation and depreciation. They always go together. Okay. Now, remember the one that you debit must come first between the two. Okay, let's just remind ourselves with account equation because I know account equation sometimes. You cannot run away from account equation. Say, no, at least I passed accounting 1A, no more account equation. Forget. We are here. I just want to check. What is this to us? 5 group. How can you classify this? Expense. What about this? Negative asset. Thank you very much. Not applicable. It's negative asset. Okay. I just want to check. Don't worry. Increase or decrease? Under which side?
Debit.
Obviously, this one is obvious. Okay.
Yes.
This will be
Credit.
increase or decrease?
Increase. Increase. Increase.
Yes. It's okay. So that can help. But in the exam, you must just know you don't have time. So the one that I debit come first. So I will start with what? Depreciation. And I will credit accumulated. I don't have space, I'm going to do this. And then I think we're dealing with what? The vehicle. Can you put the narration? Okay, they said narrations.
Not
Yeah.
required.
So obviously, how much is that?
65,400.
I think they must bring this question back. I want to show them. Promise. Okay, not bad. This is what they wanted you to do. Yes. When the owner contributes money into the business, what do we call it? Capital. You remember that? Under partnership, what do we call it?
Equity.
Is it still capital?
Yes.
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 It's just that now we've got at least
3 or 2.
2. Okay. Under companies, I know companies were not part of the syllabus, but let me just check. Under companies, what do you call it?
Income. I don't know.
Think about the contribution that is made
By
the
the
owners.
shareholders.
Yeah, by the shareholders. What do you call it?
Capital.
I understand. Yeah, I wanted that. You still share capital. You're okay then? In broad. Okay, it's okay. But I just wanted to check. I'm going somewhere here. Okay. Under close cooperation, what do we call it? No, we call it members' contribution. But deep down, just know that it's the same as what?
Capital.
Just say when you see members' contribution, don't be confused. You said that. Wait for what? Just that they will never give it to you as capital. I'm not sure whether I uploaded the notes already on there for close cooperation, but I'll check. If I didn't, I'll upload. Now, but here the challenge is okay. The statement, remember the financial statement? Please, can you name them? Statement of financial position. Statement of? Yeah, okay, we repeat it, okay?
Performance.
Profit and loss?
Performance.
Yes. The other one.
Oh, owner's
equity. Owner's equity.
Statement of changes in?
Owner's
Equity.
equity. That's right.
Now, I want to check.
Yes.
Under sole trader, do we have statement of changes in equity?
No. Oh, yes.
Yes. Your assignment had it. Just checking. It was too short, man. Let me remind you. Oh, remind me. Yeah, can you try? Remind me with the statement of changes. No, the statement of changes in equity. Remind me when we start.
Wait, we've got the capital account and we've got the current account.
No, don't confuse the sole trader and the partnership.
Sorry.
Give me the format of the statement of changes in equity under sole trader. It's like this. No, before profit. No, profit comes after. Yes, capital at the beginning of the year. Before that, I prefer something. It's very rare to find it, but yes, I prefer it. During the year, you can either or during the period you can either or I know it doesn't make sense. You can either increase or decrease capital. Additional contribution. Yes, because they can give it to you. And then you said drawings. Less or add?
Yes.
Effect.
And then capital at the end of the fund.
Before capital. Profit or loss. It depends whether it's profit or you either add or and thereafter you find the capital either. Okay, now I know we still have to do something.
Yes.
Yes. That was sole trader. Another question. Do you have
Saturday morning
I know.
almost 11 o'clock. It's time to take a nap.
Yeah, we'll sleep the one. Under partnerships, do you have statement of changes in equity?
No. Yes, we will because they still contribute.
I like
Capital
that.
and they still do.
I like that. But is it the same as the sole trader?
No.
Is it a little bit challenging or not?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Remember that one has got 2 columns for capital, 2 columns for current account, appropriation, and total. Oh, sorry. But yeah, don't worry. We'll talk about it. So that one again, we need to revisit. And I remember online we did that, but some of you maybe were busy. But it's okay, we still have to do that. It's okay, we do have the statement of changes in equity. Okay, now I can't talk about the companies. By the way, under companies is the value. Okay? Now I want to focus on the closed corporation. The statement of changes in equity under closed corporation is called statement of members' net investment. Don't worry. It looks easy, don't worry, but don't worry about it now. But because for now I'm going to talk about the change in the ownership structure. Because we can change the members, we can admit, someone can resign. Can you see now? So, yes, we can just decide to die. Can you see now? So we need to check that if they like them in the exam. Check all the exams if you've got the previous papers. I'm telling you, you'll find those changes. So that's why I want us to solve this question. And on this question, I'm going to talk about what if, like an insurance broker. What if you die? What are you going to do? You're going to find that police, I'm telling you. So, can we look at this? Okay, I'm going to put it on the board. I know it's Saturday, guys, but unfortunately, still another day. Okay. So, as long as we understand, we move on. Okay. The next scenario can be where, let's say, MT decides to sell part of his share to ST. That is it. They will tell you the percentage. You just have to take the percentage times by whatever amount and take it out, take it to the other guy. You understand that? We call it an internal transfer. That is another scenario. Okay, can I explain? MT. Let me use this. Can I remove it? Let's say MT sold 10% of his share to ST. He sold 10% to ST. Same procedure but only affect the purchase symbol. What is the 10% of that? 4.
Okay.
And then gave it to what? Yeah. But here you're not going to have admission. You're going to have internal transfer. Be careful because someone can just take 10 as it is and no. They said 10% of that particular member. That 10% is equivalent to 4% of the whole CC. A little bit of mathematics, statistics. Okay, I think topic for another day. Still have other questions? And the reason why, guys, I took various questions from CCs because I know most students tend to ignore CC. Because the second last, it's up there. Like, we don't study the last two. Yeah, people do that. So, it's going to be there. Okay, again, I need to ask you some questions. Because I want to go somewhere. Under sole trader, when we make profit, what do we do to it? Pay it to our owner. Put it in the pocket, okay? Under partnership, what do we do? We share. Yeah, that's why I like partnerships. We share everything. If I'm in a partnership and I realize that we don't have any mutual understanding, it means it's not a partnership anymore. It must be dissolved. I think it's what you do in your real life. Right? Partnerships need to be common goals, okay? But which account did we open to distribute profit under partnership? Appropriation. Appropriation under partnership is used to share profit amongst partners. But here we also have what? Appropriation. But remember, under close cooperation, we don't automatically share profit. We must agree before we can share profit. It means in most cases we don't share profit. What do? We retain it into the business. So the main aim of appropriation under CC is to calculate the retained earnings. Unlike partnership, we calculate the remaining profit to be shared. Okay. So let's go through this appropriation account. It is similar to partnership, but it is easy as compared to what? Partnership. We're going to open an account called appropriation now. But same procedures we used under partnership gonna be followed. Let's visualize partnership. I know it has been long. What is the first thing that you will try to record here? Under appropriation. No. Capital doesn't come in. Huh? Appropriation does not have a balance. Profit. We always put what? Profit. Why? Because whatever we're going to pay partners comes from the profit we made. I'm talking about the partnership. Now, do you know the period for this business? For 2.5. Yes. 30th of
June 2017.
2017
That's 1st of July 2016.
is the beginning. Now, firstly, we need to check. Remember, normally we make profit under CC, we retain. So when we retain, the next period, what do we do? We just bring forward that particular profit. Think about you yesterday. I think some of you, maybe you had 6,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
In the morning, did you ignore that money?
Yes, but I don't want to 26
But normally, what you had yesterday, when you wake up in the morning, you still have it. Unless if they took it.
One stays in for an hour and then it's gone.
Now we have to check. Do we have any retained earnings from the previous period in this question? We need to put it. Remember, this is still a profit to us. So it must go where you normally put what? Profit. So we are at the beginning. Okay? So I close it. Remember, we deal with these things at the end of the period. So even though it's reflected at the beginning, we need to show what? The end. What is it? February or June?
June 30th of June.
30th. So we must first transfer what? The retain, because everything is done what? At the end of the period. It's like closing transfers, remember? Yes. And when I say we do have the retained earnings, sometimes they call it retained what? Income. Don't be confused. Sometimes they call it accumulated profits. Remember, it's still a profit in a way from the previous year. Which journal do we normally use here? GJ. And how much is it? Given.
63,000.
Thank you very much, guys. That's the first step. But under partnership, we don't have this. Because we don't retain, we share. Now we can follow the normal process. We need that profit that you're talking about. Do we have the profit here? Check. Did they give us any profit? Okay, obviously, and now we said credit side. So I'm gonna write give me that profit.
320, 500.
And it must be before tax. So out of this profit or profits, we're gonna pay whatever belongs to the members and whatever affects what the CC. We need to look for the following. We need to check if we have to pay tax for the year. We need the tax for the year. We need to check any distribution that were made during the year. Whether made in the form of cash or they're still to be what? Paid to me. So we need those distributions. Okay? Let's go and check. Do we have any income tax for the year?
Yes.
Be careful. I don't need SARS. I need the income tax for the year.
91,870.
I'm gonna pay out of what? This profit. Where must I write it? I'm gonna say 2017, June the 30th. I'll say income tax, or even say taxation, doesn't matter. GJ, because it's just for the year, how much?
91,875.
Thank you guys. Be careful because they're very clever. They gave you the balance SARS. That is the one that is out of it. And I think they're owing us here. Let's check.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, SARS can owe you.
So, like in the case that you owe them and they owe you, don't you have to enter the difference then? They're not.
This is for the year.
Okay, and this is from the previous year.
This will still affect that amount. If they ask you to open SARS account, you're going to transfer this to that amount.
Yeah.
And the difference will tell you whether you owe them or they owe you. Here, for the year. Do you have any distribution remained?
Yes.
Distribution to members. How much was the distribution to members? 112?
800.
Thank you very much for that, please. So, this is how it must look like. Now we just have to balance it. Yes, unlike partnership. Remember, it's a wrong one in the partnership. And they like it under partnership. I'm just saying. Which side is the biggest? Yes. How much? Yes.
Accounting, do we know the other information that they gave us, like equipment and whatever? You don't do anything with it.
Yeah, they don't affect the property.
So, give us information that we don't need.
Otherwise, we are all going to pass. That's why I say, as long as you know what you're looking for, then. But the more you see the questions, you can see, okay, this is how they. Don't study a day before exam, otherwise it's surprise. I don't want to finish early when I'm not, you know what I mean? Okay, what is the total?
2,800.
Thank you very much, guys. And this one, obviously. And the difference.
78,825.
78,825, and what we call this? What is the main aim of this account? Is to retain. So we are going to retain this amount in this period. So next year, on the next financial year, this amount will appear like this one there. Can you see?
That will be the 1st of July 20.
Okay. It's the same as that. That's why I don't have to write here. So because I don't have to bring it down, otherwise I should have written the 1st of July. So it's better kind. I must do it. Please don't confuse the two because you'll end up dividing the profits like this thing. No, people are very creative. They can count in the ratio.
You don't bring the retained earnings down?
No.
Okay, so you just leave it like
Leave it like that. Let me go back to.
I mean, even if you do that, in a sense,
On
do you
the
not
ratio.
think it's the same thing because, like you say, it's for the next financial year, and definitely that's like the 1st of
You
July
can,
2020.
but you've got nothing to lose but ink. In time, yes. You can. I'm not going to penalize you. No, I'll be very happy because it makes sense. As long as you don't say balance brought down. Because if you say brought down, something else. Yes.
So will it then be retained earnings brought down, or will it be general journal stock?
It must be general
Already
journal.
added it to the general journal.
Yeah.
You can't put it back into the general journal again.
So, but let's say you feel like you've got energy. You say retain, and you put the date here. Repeat whatever you wrote there. GJ again. Okay? Now, because I just want to check if you cannot be confused.
Oh.
If it was partnership, what were you supposed to do here? If this was partnership, this difference, how would it look like? According to the ratio. What is the contract count? Because the month you can't write retained. What do you write?
Current and capital.
Current account. Current account? Current account. Because there are two people.
Yes, that's right.
That's the only difference. And again, you cannot bring it down. Because that is shared, is transferred to what? The current account.
That will be affected on their side.
Yes. So I don't want you to confuse. And again, you won't see this. You don't pay tax under what? Partnership. Just for interest's sake, what do you expect under partnership here? If it was partnership, what do you expect to see? Interest.
Interest on current accounts.
Current account, yes.
Drawings.
No, interest on drawings will come here. Remember, the partners are giving the business.
Interest on capital.
Interest on capital.
Interest on current, depends on what side they current.
Yes.
Drawings. Did we say drawings?
No, not drawings.
Not drawings.
Interest on drawings that will come here.
Up there.
What do you get at the end of the month? Come on.
Salaries.
Salaries.
Oh, yeah, and bonuses.
Bonuses. Can you see now? Those expenses must come here. Okay. Okay. That is the appropriation. 43, 5, 6. Can I put brackets?
No.
No. Okay. Remember, we need to check the information that we can put here. What's next?
Payments by debtors.
Payments by debtors. Must I add or less?
Yes.
How much?
253,440.
For control, let's put brackets. No?
Yeah.
Because sometimes even if you say less, I'm telling you X by mistake. Yeah. What's next?
Settlement discount granted to debtors.
Less or F?
Less.
How much?
1220.
Returns by debtors and
Less or F?
and
Returns.
Returns by debtors.
Less or F?
Add.
But they're bringing back the stock, so don't we have to?
This is debtors information. So debtors need to. When they return, debtors need to.
It's the same as the day, yes.
It's like they're paying, like they're not owing the same amount.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said treat this as a debtors control account. When the debtors return stuff to you,
Then
they owe us less. So returns by debtors. No?
And that's breakfast again.
Thank you. How much?
29.44.
Like this.
Yes.
Thank you. What else? Debtors. What's happening? Don't we have any other thing?
And then just losses written off.
Less or what are the credit losses by the way?
Then
Bad debts. They affect debtors. Less or F?
yes.
How much?
6248.
6248.
Yeah.
480 or 480?
4818. Yeah, there we go.
Oh. Yes, I think it's
Like that. Next.
So here's the balance at the end of the period.
Yes.
Do we get that on the
Yes. We less. Because we cannot add two balances together. This is the one at the beginning, one at the end. I think it makes sense if you open an account.
Yeah.
But for quick marks we do this.
Yes.
Less debtors. When did we end this period?
30th of June.
20? How much?
44,880.
44, eh?
Yes.
880. Sorry guys, you know I made a mistake. I think I did look at my bank statement before I came here. So sometimes you put figures here by mistake. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. This will be our answer.
Did you look at your bank statement or your husband?
Maybe I made a mistake. But I think I looked at my bank statement. But maybe I think it was an unfavorable balance.
Yes. Okay, no. That's a little less. I'll definitely take this one.
Okay.
28,
Mm-hmm.
32, 72.
Thank you. That's how you must find the information. No, so we get what? Cash. Firstly, I want to have, go ahead and check, do you have any balance on the bank?
Yes.
What is our period here?
30 June again.
Okay.
1st of July to the 30th of June.
What, dealing with a month here? Or a year?
Yeah.
A year. Okay, when we began at the beginning of the year, do we have any balance? Favorable, unfavorable? Meaning I'll come this side. Eh? 2017. Which month? June.
June.
The first.
30th.
30th. It took place here. The balance is given there.
Yes.
Okay, I will say balance. Brought down. How much?
110,544.
110544. Thanks, guys. Make sure that you know how to trace that. And be careful whether it's favorable or unfavorable. Are we together, guys? After putting this balance, you need to go to additional information because you are going to be controlled by that. Whatever partners decided will be under additional information. What is the first thing you see? What happened to them? We sold. Obviously, when we sell them, we get cash, okay? Under which side must I go and record? Can you see they just sold all the assets same time? So you just have to say sundry assets. And how much is the sundry assets?
446,500.
Here you don't have to worry about the folios, okay? if you want to
But
fix
I
it.
wanted
What
to
do you,
ask.
in what project do you put? General journal?
No, it will be cash because it's bank. It's gonna be CDR.
Okay.
But you don't have to in this process.
So in
But I'm
the
gonna put it in just.
Yeah.
Yes.
in the statement of financial position, they've got a different amount. And then obviously in the additional information, they told us that they sold it for less than what they priced it at.
That's the valuation process. Here we just have to receive all the cash, irrespective of gains or losses.
So we're gonna get it.
Yeah, we're gonna get there after this. How much is it, by the way? The amount?
694,
694?
848.
848.
No. 446.
6,500.
Sorry guys.
No problem. 44.
6,500.
Don't worry. This is a partnership. We are partners. Okay. Yes. We correct. No? We audit each other. Any question? Next time, guys, they can give an exercise where you sell assets separately. Land and building equipment. You'll see them one by one.
And then you just.
Don't one by one. Don't touch them. If you sold vehicle. Land and building, separately. If they give.
Okay.
Yes. You will be controlled by the information. Are we together?
Yes.
What's next?
And
Under information.
information. No discount now on the 6 months payable.
Meaning we were settling payables, we had to settle whatever we saw.
Whatever
I must pay payables under which side?
credit.
Payables are the same as? Creditors, okay. You took some time, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, how much?
126, 336.
Talk to me.
But then, what about the capital that we pay out to the members? Do we not get it in the bank?
No, we are going to pay after you accumulated all the cash. Now we are trying to know the real cash before we pay. And again, that is the next process. Are we together? Yes. I think information-wise, I think covered. We just have to balance. Which side is the biggest? The debit side. Which is? I know there's a 4 here.
That should be a 5.
044.
Knew it. Guys, if you were seeing me like my full-time students like this every day, you will get distinction. Always tell my students you don't take this opportunity.
That is so true.
You just stay in the parking lot.
4307.
The difference.
So that actually.
Balance. Carry it out. Clear, eh? Said how much?
430.
Mm-hmm.
708.
Okay. Let's bring it down. This side, eh? Because everything takes place here, just use the same period. Don't say the next period because I'm not going to have a business. That's why I'm not very strict with the balances here, with the dates. By the way, this account is not complete. Are we together? So you need to leave space here. Remember, she did want me to pay partners? I said, wait. So this is available to pay partners at the end of the process.
I have a technical question.
Come again?
I have a technical question.
Yes.
Usually when we do these general ledgers, we do a stripe at the top and 2 stripes at the bottom. Now when you come to this dissolution of a partnership and admission of a partnership, they put a whole block around it. So which is it?
Like lines here.
Yeah. They put a whole block around it.
The whole block.
Yeah.
Or like they put.
My block.
I don't know, it's just the way they decided to put it.
Because other times it's 1 line top, 2 lines bottom.
I think the what I was trying to be creative. Don't worry. Let's use our wheels, okay? Just imagine putting blocks the whole exam. I'm a bit tired.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, any question about that?
No.
No problem. So now we can go. Remember, she wanted to value the assets? I said, no. Now it's time to value the assets. We have to open an account called realization. I think it's one of the requirements there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open realization.
I guess it's done.
Just to explain a bit, because I don't want you to realize things which are not correct. Okay? Realization is like, think about the profit and loss account. This is the income side. That is the expense side. Are we together?
I remember this question. This is the one where you've got one rand missing, by the way. If you mark me down on 1 rand,
Okay, I'll check.
I'll show you.
Okay, no problem. Now, let's check here. Realization. Do you expect to have a balance? Even if you can check, let's go and check here. Do you expect to have a balance? You'll never have a balance. This is not a process for now. For this process only, you'll never have it again. It's like asset disposal. You'll never have a balance. It's like appropriation. You'll never have a balance. Okay? Now, let's go and value the assets. Remember, when we sold the assets, we sold them at a different amount as compared to the balance given. Compare the selling price and the list of balances. Did we gain or lose?
You lost.
We lost. Oh, unlucky us. That's why we're liquidating this business. So, if we lost, where am I going to record? Is a loss, expense, or income?
Expense.
So, where am I going to record it?
Debit.
I told you here's the expense side. I'm going to come here, say 2017 June this year. Remember, I'm dealing with the sundry assets. Remember, I said journals here are not useful, but because we know better and we show up. What is the journal? What is the journal?
Sundry assets for
Yeah.
assets, JT.
G?
General
General journal.
Did you realize that in this life, the minute you struggle to know the journal, just know
General
that
journal.
yeah, that's what I realized in this life. Please, in brackets, when you're writing exam, show me the calculation to be safe. Otherwise, give me the final answer. We lost how much? 248348. Thank you. Please double check. That is what we lost. If we gained, we'll see. Are we together? Okay. I think no other assets were valued, only this one because they are put together. And when we were paying creditors, we were not given discount because that discount again will act as a valuation thing. It's a gain if they give us discount.
Sorry, can I go back?
Yes.
How did you get that 24,248?
The selling price for these assets, we sold them for how much from the information?
44600.
The balance was how much for them? Sundry assets from the list of balance.
694.
The difference?
Okay.
Find the difference, double check. Are we together so far? Yes, you compare the two amounts. Did you understand when I was talking about the payables? Or can I repeat myself? Okay. Ladies only here, when they keep quiet, it means they had it enough.
No, would you please just repeat that? What you just said there is actually very important.
Sometimes ladies take their time to respond. Okay, now. I'm saying.
We need to think if you are wrong so that you can argue.
Yeah. Okay.
That's our right.
I know sometimes yes means no. Okay. Now, I was saying when it comes to payables, if they said we were given discount when we were paying these people, again it will act like a valuation. Discount, it means we gained something from the process. That gain was supposed to come in. Are we together? But we don't have anything. We paid what we owe.
Yeah.
Now there's nothing to value anymore. Let's balance this. Which side is the biggest? Thank you. Yeah, no procedure. We do this. Yes, and then obviously the biggest line is 3. Let's ask a question if you're allowed. Here I will need your attention. Can we continue? Meaning, when they value the assets, they gain how much? This.
Yes.
This must be shared amongst the partners using their ratio. So the difference, okay, if you take this amount and minus the amounts you see here, what is the difference? It's nothing. Take this minus 248. Yes. So this 248 need to be divided amongst partners. Do we know the ratio?
Yes.
So use that ratio and tell me how much must be given to the first partner. Who's the first partner? Stay. The ratio is 2 is to 3. This is for stay. This is for both. So S and B. So we need to say 2 for 8, 3 for 8 for S, times 2 over 5. Because 2 plus 3, I'm telling you, you can take a calculator. If you say 2 plus 3, I'm telling you. 5. I'm sure. Yes. How much?
9933920.
8?
99
Yes.
339
Yes.
20.
Sure. Millions.
No, not 8 9. Not just
No,
9
Just
9.
9.
There's no 8 there.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Obviously, the remainder is for the other person. Or if you like, showing things in a Sylvestish way, you can still say 3 over 5.
If you do that, you can plus it together and see if you
149.
This is a good team, eh? Now, remember, we are closing the business. We want to know how much are we going to pay out our partners. So this must be transferred to the capital account for partners, because we use partners to close off partners account, which is capital account, to close off what? The business. So here you're going to have 2017 June the 30th. We take this to capital for what? Stay. Never mind this baby. And then we don't have to show the chart, but we know that. Okay. Okay. First one is there. Is
99, 339, 21.
yes.
Yeah, 149
149.
008 80.
I think I see one run somewhere. I see the one run.
You see it?
20 plus 8.
But I want
And
to
also,
ask
if you calculate Sunday asset plus banks, it gives you R1 more than dot or less than dot.
It's acceptable. Very acceptable.
But I wanted
You'll
to
see it
ask
now.
you.
Don't worry.
Where did the 149 come from?
248
Minus
minus this one, or if you have said times 3 over 5. It's the share for this guy. 248, 348 times 3 divided by 5. Or 248, 348 minus this one.
But yeah, so basically this was a loss, right? This capital account being posted into the capital account. Where do we enter it?
Double entry system.
So on the debit side of the capital account.
Yes.
Because it's decreasing.
Yeah, and the situation allows me, yes, And again, this is a loss.
Yeah,
We share losses. What do you expect to account?
to go down.
The disadvantage about partnership, people we also share losses.
Share loss.
Are we together? Guys, because of space, I'm gonna remove this account. Have this account. And then I'm gonna, because the next requirement, I think, is the two capital accounts.
Two accounts, yes, the two capital.
I'm gonna put those accounts. So I'm gonna remove this, guys. Thanks.